The course that we offer at KLC is a very practical course. We study theories, of course, but the way we tend to run the course content is that perhaps there's a lecture in the morning, but in the afternoon it's followed by a very hands-on practical workshop. We also really believe in student collaboration, so there's a lot of group work, a lot of peer critiques. I think students learn a lot from each other, and we really actively encourage that, so it's a very practical vocational course.
I chose to study this course because I always had a passion for design, and I think that came from my mom that was an interior designer. And then I also bought my flat and redid it, so I was then thinking I really want to do something along the lines of interior design. And then I digged a little bit, looked around, and also met some people that actually did the course and they strongly recommended it. That's why I chose this course.
So students can study actually in 3 ways on certificate. They can study full-time, which is 3 months, part-time, which is over 3 terms, 2 days a week, and the third way of studying is online, which is a year's course, which can be started at any time. And it's the same end result, but studied in a slightly different way, but it's totally self-directed.
So before the course, and actually during the course, because I'm doing it part-time, I run my own company. We do bespoke blinds. And yeah, it's working well, juggling the two. I think KLC is quite unique in its sort of, it's quite down to earth and friendly and approachable.
So many students come to us from completely different areas of their working life. So when they first come, we spend maybe a first little bit of time unlocking their creativity, because one thing that they will have brought is their own creativity. So we start to unlock that, and then we build on the skills that are required for working in the industries.
I think it's really interesting to actually learn all the things that go behind and how you take a creative idea, or how, if you actually don't have a creative idea, how you make one and come up with one based on a client's brief, and then what you also do with that information. And yeah, that's really interesting, the process.
It's a very broad range of topics, but covered in quite a concise way to really set you up to be an interior designer, whether that means an interior designer working in another practice or whether it means a sole trader business, setting up on your own. I think it covers all bases to enable you to go from someone with very little experience to someone who is basically fully trained and able to set up on their own.